Alright, back again, Luke here, and today we've got the Sharp Famicom station, and I figured we could put in this game here. Let's scroll down to it, and that game is the Wrecking Crew. So, let's give this a shot here. Now, this is a really interesting game from the time. What it'll allow you to do is you can play 1 or 2 players, but you can also go through the design system and make your own stages, which is kind of nice. Very similar to the old Excitebike game. Now let's start it up here. And this game is quite tricky. What I mean by that is Mario here, all he has is a hammer, and that's all he can use to defend himself. He can use some of these bombs here, but you're always being chased by different creatures. In the first stage here, you'll notice you're being chased around by an alien. If you get hit, 1 hit will kill you. But there are some ways around this, and those ways are by opening these doors here. Now, if this alien goes through the door 1 time, he'll become transparent. And as long as he doesn't go through that same door twice, you'll be all set. You don't have to worry about it. But if he goes through an open door 2 times, what'll happen is the alien will go back into his regular form, and it'll wind up hitting you. Now, throughout the game, you not only have aliens, but there are different ice climbers and other enemies like that. But as far as this goes here, the idea of the game is just to destroy everything. And everything means ladders, any kind of pillars, things like that. You gotta be careful in the game though, because if you wind up destroying something you're not supposed to, it can really hurt you and you'll have to commit suicide. In this stage here, it's pretty easy. Once you destroy everything, the stage will be complete. In a lot of stages like this one, you have to kind of start your way from the top down, and you really have to be careful where you move. Because once again, if you move the wrong direction, or if you fall off something, you have to go all the way up to the top here, because Mario can't jump. Here we go here. Now on this stage here, you can see I got their little ice climbers, and they are going to chase me down. You have to also watch out with these bombs here, because if you get hit by the bomb, what it'll do is it'll drop you down. It'll kind of throw you off the ledge, so you have to hit the bomb and walk away. Now this is a good example of one of those stages where you have to really be careful, because if you do make a mistake, you can wind up falling to the very bottom, and once you fall into the bottom, you can't get back up again. And there's a pattern to each one of the stages. Once you figure out the pattern, it's quite easy to get through it. As you can see here, there are some wide gaps on some sides, and then there are some smaller gaps on the others. If you wind up trying to jump through one of these bigger gaps at the beginning, it'll drop you way down here, and there's no way to get back up top. So, once again, if you try and go left here, you'll get hit. Now, for every time, from time to time, you'll see these fireballs go across the screen, and those are also 1-hit kill, so you have to be really careful not to get hit. But once you get the pattern down, it's not too bad. It's when you start getting into stages like this that it starts to get a little bit more tricky. Hit the bomb and move away. Try and keep these aliens away from you. The aliens can also kind of walk across ledges, and if the ledges are close enough, they will destroy you. So, and in some parts here, it won't destroy everything, so you have to do a little bit of the dirty work. Here, it can be a little confusing, but you just have to hit the pillars here, and once again, hit our bomb, and destroy that. But every 3 stages, you'll come across a bonus stage, and you have to find the coin. Now, the fun part about this is the coin doesn't stop. It's not under the door that it stops at, so you have to kind of beat this little guy here before he finds it, because if he finds it, then you get no bonus. Luckily, Mario was able to find this one here, so it wasn't too bad. But this guy is quite irritating, and throughout the later stages, even from here, I think from stage 5, he's around. Some of these stages are kind of easy, though. What I mean by that is, all you have to do is quickly destroy all the ladders here, and you're through the stage. This stage will get a little bit more complicated once again, but like I had mentioned before, the whole idea of the game is just to destroy everything. Everything you can possibly come across. But as I also mentioned, these little guys here, they can cross like ladders there, and sometimes they'll walk across and hit you, so you gotta be careful. And here they're doing some really tricky stuff. Gotta watch out. they will follow your moves very carefully. They'll follow you down, follow you back up. It's really hard to avoid these guys. But once you get all of the parts that you need, here, we'll destroy this ladder. Well, no, we can't. Ah, gotta go back down again. Well, you'll notice they're going up and down here, which is quite frustrating, and they can walk across. So, there's that fireball again. So, now we got some trouble. See if we can get down here fast enough. Alright. Now for this stage here, to end it off, all we're going to do is hit that bomb in the middle, and that'll destroy both ladders. And there you go. But it is a very fun game, and it was released on the NES and the Famicom, and you can get it on the Famicom box here. This little guy, I just messed myself over. This guy can be quite irritating. But it's a great game, and if you can come across it, I would totally recommend picking it up, especially if you're a big fan of the Mario games and you just don't have this one in your collection yet. This would be a great one to add to it. And we're just going to drop off here. And there we go. But just want to make this video here to show you guys a little bit of what Wrecking Crew looks like for the Famicom station, although it is available on the Famicom and the NES. It's a really quirky game, it's a lot of fun, and if you can find it, I would totally recommend picking it up. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Once again, this is one of those stages where you gotta work your way from top to bottom. Got some catchy music though. Whoa, that was close. See you guys. Yeah, there should be time for another bonus round here. There we go. Let's see if we can find it before this guy. Oh, he hit me down. Evil guy. I think he's gonna find it. Oh, he did.